Elegoo recently came out with a new line of Neptune printers. This one is the Series 3, the Pro, the Plus, and the Max. Basically all the same printers, but just different in size. This time around I'm going to be reviewing the Neptune 3 Plus. I also have received the Pro, the smaller version. I won't be doing a review on that as it's basically the same printer but with a smaller print bed. But if you're interested, it will pop up here and there in my regular projects every now and again, but just not in a specific review. So for this one, we're going to be focusing on the Neptune 3 Plus. This is their mid-size on their current Neptune 3 range. This is an FDM printer with a heated bed, flexible build plate, touchscreen LCD screen, also an LED light strip, and lots of other features that I'm not going to be going into in all too much depth. If you want to know more about it, they will be seen on the website of Elegoo, and there's probably some other reviews out here that know a lot more about these printers and can tell you a lot more in-depth stuff. What I'm going to be doing with this printer is just basically build a fun small project. Now I recently got a nephew, well recently 2 years ago almost at this point, and as you should, you need to give him some Hot Wheels as he needs to learn the basics of life, and that is to love cars, Hot Wheels, and cars. So to start it off, we're going to give him a lot of Hot Wheels, and he's enjoying them an immense amount so far. And I recently found a file online for a small garage. Now, when I was a kid, I had one of those carpets that you can play on with your cars, and there were some buildings drawn on it, but those were just flat drawn buildings, and I wanted to have those in 3D. Now with this file, it is basically possible to add these buildings onto your carpet and have an actual 3D building. So I thought what fun it would be to actually just print that file for him, give it to him, not at this point as it's probably a bit too sharp and he's a bit too young, but maybe later on. But for now it's just a basic fun project to test some things out and also put this printer through its paces, and another excuse to give him a couple more Hot Wheels, as you should as a good uncle. So I simply just set up the printer as you do with the regular maintenance items, tightening some screws, aligning it properly, then leveling the bed, inserting some filaments, doing the first test print, and after that was successful, I could slice my own files. I downloaded the files from Thingiverse. I will be leaving a link in the description down below if you're interested to download this for yourself. It is a free file, and all the parts fit really well together and have been super nicely designed and have been really well thought out, if I'm totally honest. Now all of these parts were printed in a couple of different filaments. Most of them were from Everyone 3D. I will again be leaving a link in the description down below. There is a nice discount code for that as well. And I also tried out some of the Elegoo filament, which works really well. It's a super high quality filament and not too expensive. So the base plate was printed in a gray, then the sort of asphalt was printed in a black with a bit of a gray tone to it, and then I moved on to the main interior walls that were simply just printed in a plain black. Then for some of the outer walls and the detailing, I used a silver, and the main trim piece that holds the side walls together was printed in a gunmetal filament. Now with this design, it is required to be glued together. I'm pretty sure as some of the pieces will otherwise fall off, but most of the design has been done in a way that it makes it really simple to all slot together and stay in place most of the way. So I think you could get away without gluing anything, and then you can just simply take it apart and store it as a flat pack, or if you want to glue it and keep it in place permanently, that is also not a problem. Now for the roof, there are a couple of different options. You could add some LED lights in there, and you can also add some plexiglass for some windows. I decided not to, as those would probably break when played with a little bit too excitedly, so I just left it out, and you can just move the cars in and out from all sides. And also the roof panel is interchangeable for one with some sort of skylights. You could also again add some plexiglass in there as well, but I decided against that. But you can just simply put it in place, take it out, and start assembling it all. After the first dry run to see how everything needed to go together, I decided to add some glue, as everything fit perfectly well and it could stay there permanently. So this was just assembled with some super glue, straight and forward. You could also use some 2K epoxy, if you'd like to keep it together maybe a little bit stronger, but this was just a first prototype, and maybe I'll print another one in the future when he's ready for it, and maybe some other versions as well. So this was simply just done with some super glue, nice, quick, and dirty to see if it all would fit together and stay together, and a little bit of detail was added to some of the interior pieces and exterior pieces as well. Again, not too much effort was put into it, as it's just a first prototype print, but with a simple permanent black marker and a permanent red marker, you can get a long way. I also printed the Porsche script and glued that in place. I used some accelerator on the wall, and it was stuck there a little bit too fast, so it might be a little bit off and not totally level. On the exterior, I decided to go for some red Porsche lettering on top of the silver, giving it a nice clear red candy color to it. I did not color in between the lines all the way, but again, just a simple prototype. Now, to dress this all up, I needed some Porsches and some other cars, so I bought a couple of packs from the local shop. These will also, of course, be given to my nephew for his birthday, or just whenever I feel like giving him some more Hot Wheels, and I feel like giving him some more Hot Wheels, so he'll probably be getting these pretty soon. I took out the Porsches to put inside, then used a McLaren, a Koenigsegg, and a super cool Volvo outside just to give it a cool little vibe and see how it will all gel together. Now, even though this is the first prototype, like I've mentioned way too many times, and I'm going to mention again, this prototype already looks pretty cool. The finishing is really nice, the parts fit really well, and the overall project has come out pretty much exactly as I wanted it to be. It is a nice sturdy piece with some of the parts slotting in together and the other ones gluing on top of them, and the fitment is spot on for most of these parts, and they don't need any more adjustment, so that is a great job on the printer and also on the file itself. Again, links in the description down below.